Fez is not a fighter, are you, Fez? You've only been in one fight in your life and you lost.
Yeah, well, that was 2-on-1, basically what happened.
Menage?
No, it wasn't a menage. That was me. I went up to the 7-Eleven on my bike to get a Slurpee. I'm coming home, and I see these two kids coming out of the woods across the street from the 7-Eleven. So there they come, and they're wearing cut-off dungaree shorts, and shirtless, and they're carrying cane fishing poles. They had been out in the woods fishing, and they came after me, and they wanted my bike. So they were like, and I was walking my bike anyway, because I couldn't, ride it and hold the Slurpee at the same time. So they were trying to pull my bike away from me. And what happened was, they threw my bike in the ditch, and as I was walking away, one of them clocked me right from behind, coward that he is, clocked me right from behind in the side of the head, hit me in the ear.
Now, this fight when you were jumped by the two boys.
Yeah.
Was one banging in the ass while you were blowing the other one?
No.
That might have been a menage.
No, it was not a menage. It was two awful, awful boys jumping on me.
In a train?
No, not in a train. They hit me.
Did anybody come?
No, nobody came.
Sounds like you were in a fight.
Yes, I was in a fight, not a menage.
James, you're on Run Fez.
Still nightmares.
Yeah, I wanted to ask you a couple of questions. One, I had a suggestion for your autistic kids discussion. I don't know how good or difficult it'd be to book him as a guest, but Sylvester Stallone has an autistic child. And second question was for Faz, do you think Mark Foley will fly on this gay defense that he has going behind him?
Well, it's not a defense because, he's with an underage kid who's supposed to be working for him. So that can't be used as a defense. And, James, you've proven that autistic people can dial the phone. So thank you very much.
You got all the numbers.
866-RON-0-FEZ, 866-RON-0-FEZ. I love when news confuses people. Makes it always fun.
There was something out where they were trying to say that the kid that Foley was IMing was 18 at the time.
Look how beautiful Yankee Stadium is. It looks like you're watching the Naturals sometime, particularly in the autumn. I don't know what it is about this time of the year. Baseball looks totally different than any other time of the year.
Baseball is meant to be played during the day, especially the playoffs.
Good point.
Absolutely. It's
a day game in the playoffs is a gorgeous thing to see.
Not too hot, not too cold, perfect weather.
No, it's like 64 degrees outside. It's perfect.
It's enough chill to clear out the sky, so it looks really, really blue out there.
Good point.
And the grass looks greener.
Everything looks better.
And they always put those little, I don't even know what they're called, those red, white, and blue things around the stadium. They make pretty
pennants.
Pennants.
Yeah.
They're pretty up the stadium a little bit.
Red, white, and blue things.
So it looks like an
flags.
It looks like an 1800s political campaign out there.
Hi, you're on the Ron and Fez show.
Hey, what's going on?
Yeah.
It's I just wanted to back up Earl on his Auburn pick.
Good. All right, you're behind him.
Thanks.
Right, just so everyone knows, Earl took Arkansas.
Bone screen. Screen out the dull. The bad. The nonsensical.
Try to do better.
Poor Dave. He lost kidnapped. He only has one show left on TV. Those damn Carters. About the... What's that kid's name?
Nick Carter.
Nick Carter and his 4 deeply troubled offspring. It is the saddest show ever.
It's going to be one of the best shows on television. Nick Carter's a walking time bomb, throwing fists. I love him, and I hated the Backstreet Boys. I love Nick Carter. He's like Sonny Corleone.
If Sonny Corleone was gay and living in L.A. and sang and danced with 4 other lads, yeah, I guess he would be. I don't like any kind of show where it's just about a train wreck. I call it the Danny Bonaducci show the world your asshole show. It's like, what can you possibly throw up for people? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Just to be at your worst behavior and bring out every intimate detail. And if you do that, we'll give you a show. And it's not entertainment. It's basically like watching an abortion on television.
It's like Anna Nicole Smith show. You just saw her completely met it out all the time. It's like it got old after like 5 minutes.
Right. And now for some reason that made her a star.
And with the Osborne show, that was either Ozzy out of his mind or dog shitting all over a mansion.
Although I don't think anything was as difficult to watch as Bonaducci's show. I mean, you saw the guy go off the wagon, stalk his own wife, ignore the kids. It was a very difficult show to watch. And then at a certain point, you're like, just because you can't turn away doesn't make it a great show. And within moments of this stupid Carter show, you see there's at least a couple alcoholics, and the kid looks like he's wired on meth.
Oh, yeah. AC?
Because the mood swing is totally different. He's one way during the day. At night, he's playing his Casio, which he believes is going to become a new album, and he's yelling, AC is grinding it out, when his brother tries to get him to turn the shit down.
Yeah, that's Aaron Carter, his younger brother, AC. That's the guy who I have a lot of
He's all
fisticuffs.
broken out like a fucking meth head.
Yeah, very, very edgy looking.
John, you're on Run of Fez.
Hey, Fezzy.
Yes.
Where I'm from, we fish in the water, not in the woods.
Well, there was a creek or something back there.
Fezzy's not the best at telling stories, and this one you've told so many times that you've got to start making up some crazy shit. What do we got, Earl?
We got a 3-1 ball game. Johnny goes deep, upper deck shot, 3-run homer. 2 outs in the 4th.
So that puts the Red Sox up. Oh, wait, they grabbed him too.
He came here.
3-1. That quickly in New York, folks. That's how fast it turns on you. That's what they mean when they say New York minute. It means the Yankees win everything.
They haven't won in 6 years.
God, it seems... does it seem that long?
No, not at all. That was the only time I had a cigar with you. Was when the Yankees
6 years ago?
It was 6 years ago.
Well, we'll do it again this year.
They win it, I'm lighting it up.
Dr. Steve! Earl's in my cigars. You gonna light it up? We'll light it up on the air here. We'll smoke on the air.
Yeah, I would love to light it up.
They're
again.
like gentlemen.
Have you started your not shaving thing, Earl?
Yeah, it's a couple of days. I haven't shaved since Monday.
Hey, Earl, why don't we do this? If the Yankees or Mets win, let's broadcast from down there. We'll broadcast...
Do the parade?
Yeah, we'll do the parade. I don't know whether you're able to do that. Probably the fan does it, right?
I think they did it one year. They had a car in the parade. They had like a big giant pink Cadillac, and they did the show from the Cadillac.
That would be cool. Tell Wiki we need a big Cadillac. Nate, you're on Run of Fez.
Hey, Ron, you might want to change your pick there, because Earl obviously doesn't know what the fuck he's talking about with Arkansas beating LSU or Auburn. There's no fucking way.
I'm
if you
telling
watch the Auburn LSU game, man, there's no way.
I got news for you, bro. Nobody is undefeated like Earl. I'm not sitting here. To my eyes, I don't feel like it's a good pick, but I believe in luck. And this kid right here is a 4-leaf clover.
Earl's pick is Arkansas getting the 15.5 on the road at Auburn.
Roy, you're on Run of Fez.
Yeah. Hey, fatty pneumonia.
Are you speaking to me, Roy? Because my name's Fez Whatley.
T-Bird.
What, Roy?
Wanted to know where you learned that cool air clears up the sky.
Let's all leave Fez alone today. He's having heart palpitations. How's the chest felt lately, Fez?
It's starting to get sore again. Starting to hurt again.
Are you just saying this to get people on your side?
No, I wish it didn't hurt.
Now you look upset.
Yeah.
Nervous?
A little bit, yeah. I got nervous because I took the nitro pill, and that helped it go away. You know, because it's like if I take the nitro pill and it doesn't go away, then I know it's not the heart.
Well, then what is it?
Then it would be like something else, like gas or something.
Well, what's the problem there? I would feel better.
Yo, but if it's something that the nitro pill helped, then it could be my heart.
Earl?
Yeah.
Call an ambulance.
Okay.
I don't understand them. Call an ambulance. Have them to lock his head in case there's some kind of neck problems and carry him down the steps 5 floors.
Do not put me on a bodyboard with my head strapped down like I'm going off the football field.
Melvin, you're on Run and Fez.
Yeah.
Oh, that's where I got that from the other night on Friday Night Lights. And then that was the name of the party Fez used to throw every week. Do we have that song? Go ahead, Melvin.
Fezzy, I was wondering if you could tell the story of actually the James Frey version of the Cane Pole Gang.
It's James Fry, but people are not believing the Cane Pole Gang story, Fez.
I don't know why. I don't know why someone would make something like that up. Getting pounded in the ear and their bike thrown in a ditch and their Slurpee knocked down.
You have a tendency when you tell these stories to get a little carried away and tell them a little differently every time.
Well, you know, it's my story. I'm the one who knows what happened there.
But just like James Fry, I've noticed that you sometimes blow up your role to make it a little bigger than what actually happened. You turn it around.
I stand by my memoir. I stand by it, A Million Little Peashes.
That's the name of it?
Yeah, that's when I finally get it all put together and get it published.
The funny thing is now no one remembers A Million Little Pieces.
Right.
And then non-Italian knows what peach means. All right, so how did that go, Fez? Do you remember?
I remember because I was putting it on my audio book from Fez Whatley's memoir, A Million Little Peashes. That was the summer I got back from martial arts camp in Japan. My sensei told me I was the youngest person ever to achieve the title of ninja. I rode my very cool boy's bike to the local health food store for a healthy snack of some kelp. On my way home, it happened. There I was confronted by 10 to 12 gang members, each carrying a dirty, hairy .44 Magnum. I don't know if they were Crips or Bloods or what. It all happened so fast. But I knew two things. They wanted my bike, and they meant business. My first instinct was to reason with them. Knowing my extensive training, the last thing I wanted to do was to go too far and kill one of these punks. When I tried talking to the leader of this gang, his breath smelt like whiskey and hot piss. He knocked my kelp right out of my hand. So much for those healthy antioxidants. Then came the struggle for my boy's bike. I did what I had to do. I broke the handlebars off my own bike and fashioned them into a crude homemade pair of num-chuks. What happened next is pretty much a blur. I took out the leader quick with a strike to the throat. The toady behind him was next. A roundhouse kick and a pair of handlebar nunchucks to the skull later, he was down. The other 15? Well, that was just for fun. By then, the cops had showed up, man. It must have looked pretty bad, with about 20 punks laying there, in their own blood, shit, and semen, moaning. And me standing over them, wearing nothing but my nunchucks and a smile. I did time for that one. Big time. 10 long years in the state pen. It was worth it. That's just one chapter from my memoir, Million Little Peashes.
Who are you going to get to play you in the movie? What about the guy from American Beauty who came over and tried to blow his neighbor?
No, I'm not getting that guy.
Who was in that scene?
Was it Chris Cooper?
Chris Cooper.
And Kevin Spacey, wasn't it?
Yeah.
The most uncomfortable thing since Fez's story. Get Chris Cooper to play you.
Not getting Chris Cooper. It'll probably be someone like Ashton Kutcher.
I'm getting emails here, Fez. People wanting you to go to the emergency ward because they're getting worried about you.
No, I don't want to go to the emergency room.
What is it right now? What's bothering you?
It's chest pain right there. Right there. It's kind of going through me, like through my back.
Why don't you go over to the emergency room?
No, because then they'll keep me.
Why would they keep you?
They have to keep you. Because to see if I'm having another heart attack, they got to do tests.
Yeah.
And it's 24 hours of test. They have to do
I didn't know that.
Yeah, they have to do the blood work every 8 hours to check the cardiac enzymes.
Go sleep in the hospital tonight.
So they'll keep me.
You can watch TV laying down. I think you'll love it.
No, I don't want to go.
What if you do go home and have a heart attack? I'm going to feel like it's my fault from getting you so crazy earlier in the show.
I did get wound up.
Yeah.
I don't mean to act like that little girl in my neighborhood who's so mean, but, yeah.
The Despicable C.